Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing well. I'm so excited to be back with today's video, guys. I'm currently down with a cold, so please excuse my voice. But you guys, I'm so excited because it's a brand new season. It's spring season, and of course we are also over winter. So with spring, you know, it's all about cleaning, decorating, and just being able to enjoy the new season. So that is what we're going to be doing in today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. Do you know that joy when you finally go ahead and open up your windows, your doors after a brutal winter? That is exactly how I felt opening those curtains, guys. But I'm so excited that I also have a brand new blinds from TokBlinds, guys. I mean, if you follow my channel, you know that I told you guys I needed to change off the blinds, you know, from the house when we bought it. It had kind of a very nice blind, but it was like on the brown side. But this right here is a motorized remote control roller shades, meaning it comes with a remote, guys. I really love the fact that it comes with a remote, so that way you can always use a remote to control it. And another thing is, as you guys can see, I have one in the kitchen and also one in the family room, and the fact that I'm able to set it in a way where I can control the whole blinds by just clicking to 0, or I can control each blind by clicking on the numbers, you know, for the blinds. This blind is amazing, and of course it's going to be linked in my description box. I absolutely love the convenience, the ease of it. And this is the kitchen we're going to be working on. For this video, we're going to be concentrating on the kitchen, and then you guys let me know if you want to see the rest of the house, if you want to see me transform the rest of the house for spring. Because listen, I love just decorating and cleaning my home, especially for a fresh brand new season such as spring. I mean, winter is always so brutal, guys. So when it's just that time of, you know, spring, when it's that springtime for us to pull off all the decorating and all the cleaning, there's just this joy I always experience. So we're going ahead to start with the glass door, because throughout winter it was snowing, it was raining, it was doing everything the weather could do, and I had a lot of dust and residues, you know, all over my glass. But I couldn't go outside to clean it because it was just so cold, so I left it till spring cleaning. So that is exactly what I went ahead and did there. And now over here I'm going ahead to tackle the breakfast nook. This is like where we eat our food every single day. Like, this is where we eat our daily meal, guys. And of course, you know, if you have kids, I mean, you don't need to know the story, because there's always like food particles, there's always like syrup dropping. It's just is a whole lot, guys. So I'm going ahead to give our breakfast nook a very nice TLC, tender loving care. And of course I went ahead to also clean out the chairs. One thing I absolutely love about this dining set is the fact that the chair is leather, so it makes it so much easier for you to go ahead and clean it, unlike if you have a cloth. I remember with this same dining I used to have a cloth chairs, which I have to use my Bezel green little green machine to always clean, but the leather just makes it so much easier. All you just need to do is to wet your towel, go ahead and wipe it down, and that's all it takes. And of course, I mean, I'm not sure about you guys, but growing up actually in Africa, we're always so used to a cobwebbing every single Saturday. But for some reason, ever since I've been in the US, I haven't really noticed cobweb, except like if you've if you've spent a whole lot without cobwebbing, that is where you're probably gonna start seeing them. But nonetheless, I went ahead and used my I don't know what to call this. I believe maybe a fluffy brush to go ahead and just hit all the walls, all the areas where I felt that, you know, cobweb might be existing in. Went ahead and cobwebbed everywhere, and then I'm going ahead now to vacuum. I mean, vacuuming is very, very important. I always tell people that apart from, you know, just cleaning, maybe deep cleaning once a week, twice a week, cleaning every, like vacuuming and dusting every day is very, very important, especially if you want to keep a consistent clean home. I can't stress this enough. And of course, also I always tell my kids that we are so fortunate right now that we have all these machines that makes life easier. Unlike growing up when we had to, you know, clean with broom, you literally have to clean the whole house, sweep the whole house with a broom. But right now, just using a vacuum makes everything so much easier. And moving on, I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly do the dishes. I didn't have much. Usually I would just load the dishes inside the dishwasher, but whenever I don't have a lot of dishes to do, I just quickly use my hand and clean the dishes. Much believe that springtime is the perfect time to hit all those areas you've been procrastinating throughout the year. Like, you know, sometimes we might not really think about cleaning some certain places in our home, you know, like maybe the backsplash. The countertop is something we have to clean every single day, guys. But yeah, something like the backsplash. Also our stove. Not everybody have the time to clean their stove every single day. So with spring cleaning, you can just round up every single thing that you haven't like gotten to maybe throughout the year or something, and just go ahead and do it, you know. There's just this joy when you have a freshly cleaned space. I don't know about you guys, but I really, really, really do love it. But guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, definitely give me a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that like button below, and also hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications, so that way whenever I upload a new video, you will be one of the first people to get notified. And of course, we moved on to the stove. As you guys can see, my stove is not that bad, but of course I went ahead. I don't know, actually my stove, like this part of the stove don't really have much, but when it comes to the stove ring, I don't know, guys. I tell hubby that I wish there is like a specific thing you just put your stove, maybe a machine that people, maybe all these manufacturers can come up with, where you can just put your stove ring inside and it automatically washes it like the dishwasher, right? Because the stove ring can be a pain in the butt to clean. But anyways, guys, I went ahead and cleaned up my stove ring. I cleaned the stove, and then over here I'm going ahead to wipe down my backsplash, because as you guys can see, my backsplash is the same stone I used on my countertop that I also used on my backsplash, and as you guys can see, it's white. So especially if you're used to making maybe chicken gravy, maybe tomato sauce, maybe palm butter, or like something like dishes you make with palm oil, and you have palm oil on those backsplash, is not fun at all. So I went ahead and cleaned out the backsplash, you know, went ahead and added my my stove ring on my stove, and over here I'm going ahead to clean the sink. Guys, I feel so stuffed up. Oh my gosh, I feel so stuffy, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's how my whole head, my nose, it's not easy, like, oh my gosh. But anyways, guys, I'm going ahead now to clean out the sink, because as you guys saw, we had dishes in the sink, and also I cleaned out the stove ring in the sink, so the sink is literally dirty. So I'm going ahead to give it a good clean and also rinse it out. I mean, what is spring cleaning without giving your floors a nice TLC? Like, I mean, we have to give our floors some tender, loving care because that's the floor that carry all the weight, like human weight, furniture weight, and everything. And sometimes you find out that, your floors are always dirty because of course the floor is a high traffic area, so always going ahead to mop your floor is very very important. And for me personally, I love to use hot water. I love to use maybe something scented, maybe a fabric softener, maybe a laundry beads, maybe essential oil. It all depends on what you love doing, but I love to scent the water I use to mop my floor. But as you guys can see, I went ahead and added my hot water. Hot water is very very important because it helps to kill germs on the floor. And apart from that also, hot water is very very important because, like, especially if you have kids, if you have small kids. I mean, I don't have like small kids no more. Ace is 4, but yeah, when Ace was like maybe younger, when he was few months older or a year old, it was so important that I cleaned the floor with hot water because he always tends to pick things off the floor and put inside his mouth. So this is a very good tip if you have kids, if you have a baby. Cleaning your floor with hot water is very very important. But as you guys can see, I'm going ahead to wipe down my countertop and also my cabinet doors, because for some reason, sometimes when cooking, maybe you might have food splash, maybe oil splash on your countertop and also on your cabinet doors. So you want to go ahead and just give that a good wipe. Just wipe it down, make sure it's all nice and clean. Of course, you can't forget your kitchen appliances. I mean, they also need some TLC. So I'm going ahead, as you guys saw, to clean my dishwasher, and then over here, I'm cleaning my the surface of my refrigerator. The inside refrigerator, I'm tackling it this weekend, but for the outside, I'm just going ahead with my sprayway stainless steel cleaner. That is stainless steel. Yeah, that is so good, guys. I mean, if you struggle with cleaning your stainless steel, like, I remember before I started using my sprayway, right, when I cleaned my stainless steel, it still has like some residues and some marks on them. But ever since I started using my sprayway stainless steel cleaner, it's been amazing. You just clean, wipe, and that's it. There's no need like going back and forth and things like that. So as you guys can see over here, I went ahead, I wiped down my refrigerator, I wiped down my oven, my microwave, and we're gonna go ahead and just start decorating because of course we're done with cleaning the whole house, the whole kitchen, not the whole house. I can't wait to get to the whole house. Like I said, let me know what you guys would like to see next. I have like the great room, the living room, the family room, the rooms, so many places to clean and decorate for spring. So let me know which of them you would love to see next. But as you guys can see, I mean, there is nothing like heating your home with some colors when it comes to spring. For me personally, I feel like when it comes to winter, it's okay to keep everything neutral or dark and gloomy, but when it comes to spring, guys, come on, that is the time you have to play with your colors. I feel like if you're a neutral girl like myself, you just like a neutral space, is okay, but adding some color is very very important, guys. I mean, you can't go wrong with, especially for spring, you can't go wrong. I say long, you can't go wrong with adding some colors in your home for spring. As you guys can see excuse me, As you guys can see, we're working with yellow, with pinks, and yeah, that is basically the color I'm going for with the kitchen for this spring season. And of course, for my countertop, I went ahead and added my Alexa monitor. I added my flower, my Magnolian book, and also my knife block. And then on this side, I'm adding my cutting boards, my like essentials I usually go for when I'm cooking, like my cooking spoon, my oil, my salt. And yeah, that is basically it, guys. I just love the way my kitchen turned out. I didn't really like do much with it. I mean, I feel like it all depends on you. If you love like doing a lot when it comes to your decorating, it's perfectly fine. For me, sometimes it's all about my mood. Sometimes I'm in the mood to like deck everything out, and then sometimes I'm just in the mood to like give it the proper amount of decorating it needs, which I think we were able to accomplish in today's cleaning and decorating for spring. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to hit that like button below and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And till my next video, I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.